Hey, how's it going, boys? X and Helio here, bringing you guys another Warno ranked 1v1, and this is gonna be the sequel to that video I titled "All I Know Is Pain." The exact same map, the exact same divisional matchup. This time I'm a little bit sharper, and I'm going with a different strategy as well. But also on the ladder, man, I encountered Stobas. Right, we got this matchup the first time, and then I literally just quit. I was like, really, bro? And then I just quit because I don't want to fucking play this shit. But then he queued up again immediately afterwards and was like, I'm sorry. No, you're fucking not. Fuck you. I mean, no real disrespect. I don't give a shit. Like, play what you want, but like, damn, bro. Like, you're not gonna let me get a game in real quick. You just want to match up again and get another free win because I want to quit. Anyways, I ended up sticking it out during this game and trying my very best. Did pretty well. Felt like I was gonna be able to win at a couple parts, but we'll just get into action and you guys can see. So my name is Fighting This Div is Easy AI, because I truly believe that First Armored is the most mediocre division in the game. It's just like, there's nothing really good in First Armored. Like, you have the Chieftain Mark 11 and like, yeah, that's pretty good for its price point, but it's not that good. And then you have Warriors, which are pretty okay, but all in all, they end up costing as much as a BMP2 with their arm rifle squad, which is like, why am I paying the same amount for a BMP2 that I'm paying for a Warrior, which is significantly worse than a BMP2? It just sucks. So anyways, talking about what I was doing here a little bit, I wanted to blitz this point with forward deploy a little bit, cover this with forward deploy. I should have covered right here in this building. He ends up just unloading shit tons of stuff right there because I don't put my terror Carl Gustav in one spot. This right spot right here, I would have gotten like 2 of those transports and stopped this entirely. But that's how life goes, isn't it? Now over here, it's the same thing with the Rardens. I'm just trying to use the Rardens as much as possible for fire support and outrange the Dragon 2s with them by ever so slightly. But my SAS patrol contingent and my contingent of Terriers Paris Carl Gustav in there has been doing well. The LEVs are running around the side over here. Thanks, Warrior. Good job. And he's taking Zulu, but I'm going heavy into here. Now I'm dispatching a security group is what I'm gonna call this, just to keep them from running into this zone, and maybe be able to stage Zulu again. Notice how I'm going around him with my IFVs instead of through him this time. Yeah, finally started doing that. 16 AT, just take out a Scimitar, goes for the tracked rapier, hits it on the first shot. Tornado comes out here to avenge, does route that one, smacks that one, and comes back around, smacks that guy in the dick again. Pretty successful combat air patrol, if you ask me. Some airborne scouts over here. I do have the Spartan with its exceptional optics. Exceptional optics aren't so exceptional when units are in buildings, though. But against units not in buildings, you can spot plenty of shit. And now I'm going to start dropping these 81mm over here just to try to destroy this town, because even though the 81mm are like the worst mortars in the game, they still kill buildings just as fast as any other mortar. All that I wish is that I went even harder into this and had 4 of them at this point instead of just 2. I kind of just trickled them in and bought them whenever I felt like I could afford them while trying to fight over here. Do you have the Warrior ICV? Why? Because it's a cool unit and I like cool shit. Fun fact, did you know that 3rd Armored gets the M2A2 Bradley CV with the TOW 2A for just 10 more points? Just a fun fact. More Warriors with arm rifles, like 90 points for this, man. Come on. That sucks. I feel like the goal is to keep 3rd Armored player from being able to easily buy like 3 or 4 Warriors per turn for balancing act, but like literally that's all 1st Armored has is like Warrior spam, and it's not even like economically viable, so why not just give it back to 1st Armored? Just let them Warrior spam, please. Airborne are gonna start ripping me to shreds. And over here, Ninja Autocannon starts ripping me to shreds as well. All of the Milans miss because they have 45% accuracy, and I don't kill anything. He pops back up through the smoke. He was definitely targeting my warriors, like 3-on-1 and whatnot. I wasn't doing that back to him, so he won that engagement. But there is a juicy stack of infantry right here for me to bomb. He tries to dodge. I still get 2 of them. Good enough. And we notice over here that the mortars are going. They are going. They do destroy buildings. Just it takes forever whenever you have 1 or 2 of them. I needed to lean right into the mortar spam.
Just get me out of here.
Here, HE2 is coming out. Nice bombing run. Nothing actually ever had to die there. All he had to do was move it, but missed micro by my opponent is a play made by me. First Charlie's on the field. Warrior trying to get him to waste some ATGMs. And the Challenger Mark III with its 20 pen gun cannot one-shot a Sheridan. I feel like that's a part of the 82nd Airborne's overall roster that makes it a little bit too good, is that I can't one-shot the Sheridan with anything. There is no one-shotting 3 armored vehicles in first armored unless you're really close and you have that pen scaling. Now he's trying to bomber spam me right back the same way I was bomber spamming him. Here's the airborne leader CV. That guy is literally better than a tank CV. It has 12 men despite all the other airborne squads only having 10 men. Don't know what's up with that. 2 tornadoes out here. I'm trying to chase down that eagle. I want air superiority for myself. Good chance whoever wins the air superiority fight here is going to win the game. I do take out one of the eagles, but then I lose one of my tornadoes. I do get a successful bombing run off, and it destroyed hella shit as well. And you see these mortars are still going, and yeah, they're destroying shit. They really are. It's just taking forever because I didn't do as much as I should have. I should have had 4 mortars or 6 of them over there just destroying that town. Without even, like, trying to skirmish and push in. Like, I tried to skirmish to scout where his units were, and my shit just kept on dying. So I decided not to do that and just blind fire into there. Because I want to be able to gain a mechanized force over here as I'm fighting him. And then I want to cycle them back over to Zulu whenever Zulu's completely destroyed the town, that is. And I do believe that this is achievable. I just think that I should not have been doing this trickle-in style of mortar purchasing that I was doing. I also should have been resupplying the mortars as well. But I just felt like I couldn't afford it because I was trying to fight at Oscar so hard. And I had no chieftains. I only had challengers in my deck at this moment. So I'm forced to buy the challengers that still don't one-shot the Sheridans. I think that's total bullshit, by the way. Total bullshit. Oh, there's absolutely nothing going on, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit. More rapiers out here, just because I want to be wary of his helicopters and I want to be wary of his planes as well. You notice me stacking up my bomber tab. That's because I was getting ready to do my assault right here. So arm rifles in front. I'm trying to put the warriors to where they're exactly within their autocannon range, not an inch closer, so that way I can outrange the Dragon 2s. That is a TOW 2 though. I think he knows that I'm too smart for that. Here are my Harriers going after these guys. It was a diversionary bombing run. I wanted his F-15s to go after my Harriers instead of my Jaguars, but he's smarter than that. He came after my Jaguars. Seed actually does get a gun kill on one of the F-15s, but he has achieved air superiority as I only have 2 Tornado ASFs in this deck. It's just hard for me to believe in the Tornadoes when they have 50% accuracy on all their missiles. Yeah, they have a lot of missiles, but you have to loop them back around, and you have to micro the fuck out of them to really try to take advantage of that. I feel like what aircraft has the most accuracy on its missiles is really the aircraft that's going to win the fight. F-16's being super annoying. But here I am finally getting a nice little mech swarm up and going around the point instead of just bashing my head through the point like I normally do. I mean, even though I'm going around, I'm still taking hella damage on my swarm. Like, this last challenger's about to die any moment. Yeah, it's dead. But so is that toe. And I have this giant swarm over here that he's not going to be able to contend with just yet. This is my breakthrough moment. 110% it is. Jaguar bombing the Sheridan, because I can't kill the Sheridan. I don't have any more challengers over here. Even if I had a challenger, Mark III with 20-pen gun would have really make a difference, because they don't one-shot the Sheridans, so... Don't know what I'm supposed to do. Assault Pioneers coming in here with the F432s. Trying to clear it up. I'm behind him. I'm getting on his artillery and his AA as well. But the game is nearly over. He's 10 minutes till victory already. I got the airborne squad. And this point's mine now. So now it's time to rotate over here and go for this, because I'm assuming he has a shit ton of ATGM stacked up right here, right now, and I can't fight through that, especially not without my challengers. Yep, there it is. See these Sheridans? They take 2 shots from a Challenger Mark III with 20 pen to kill at max range. It's very, very upsetting. Jaguar gun after where I saw him dismount airborne scouts, and then they just died to the F-15. That was probably a really bad use of the Jaguar. And right now, when I'm moving everything over, so now I'm cycling everything over here to attack, I forget to bring the Challenger, I forget to bring these tracked rapiers, I forget to bring this tracked rapier and this tracked rapier. And I really feel like those are... That in part with the Terrier's Carl G not being unloaded where it can cover this road is why I lost this game. I really feel like it was winnable. You notice my Javelin LML just killed a transport helicopter. Why did it kill a transport helicopter? Well, it's because he's dropping Alpha, because he's scared of fighting me like a man. But, I mean, once again, that's just one of those things where it's my bad for not covering this with AA. Now the Apache's here to take out my Challenger Mark II commander. Tragedy. But the swarm is here, and it looks like I should win this, right? But because he's on a +4 and there's so little time left, I just Q move through and hope I'm able to destroy everything. You notice I haven't destroyed all the buildings yet, and there's still tons of spots for him to hide. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be real tough. These rapiers really should have been over here. That A10 would have done way less damage. They're moving over now, but too little, too late. My last Jaguar died. Only if I could bomb him out of here would have been dope. But that was definitely a misplay by me. Challenger Mark II missing against the Sheridan. Hits the Sheridan right in the face. Sheridan just survives and then stuns the Challenger in kind. Now I have to retreat my Challenger from a Sheridan. It's fucking nice. And that's the game, boys. Don't worry. One day we will achieve vengeance against these 80-second spammers. It happens every time there's a meta where like certain strategies or divisions are really strong. These people, they rise up through the ranks and they get really high up, but then as soon as the meta switches, they all drop off like flies. I'm not sure if that'll happen to Stobez. Stobez is a pretty good player regardless, so. But anyways, that was painful, unsatisfying, saddening. I don't know what else to talk about. They are going to update the 1st Armored Division in a future patch, I have heard. And so my issue with them doing this is that it's just going to be a more expensive warrior. Like, I'm already paying 90 points for a warrior, right? That has this type of stat card, which is okay, right? It's okay. It's just not good, especially for its price, right? So we come in and we look at the BMP2, right? And in some divisions, you get the BMP2 for really cheap because you have the new infantry squad that's really cheap. Look at this. This is the same cost, bro. Same cost in total because the Motostrelki is way cheaper than the arm rifles, right? But, bro, you get this for the same price, essentially, because they're both 90 points. How is that? Like, what? Like, dude, the new warrior that they're gonna add, the up-armored one with the Milan 2, is... Like, to bring it in the game with its infantry, it's gonna be like 110 points, bro. For BMP2. And I don't even know, like, what to say about that, bro. That's just... That's all. That's all there is to say about it. Well, anyways, see you guys in the next one. Leave a like, comment, stuff like that.